You know, there is a specific kind of exhaustion that comes from screaming into a void, only to have your own echo be the loudest thing in the room. And lately I've been thinking about what it actually means to be overlooked. It's not just about getting the views or likes or the credit at work or the recognition from people you care about. It's deeper than that. It's the creeping, quiet panic that you might actually be invisible. You spend weeks, months, and maybe years pouring literally all your energy, your late nights, and your soul into trying to build a better life. You do the work, you make the sacrifices, and then you look up and everyone is just walking past you. It makes you question your own reality. Literally, it makes you question your own reality. You start asking yourself, am I actually doing anything of value? Or am I just a ghost trying to shake a wall? You know, we are taught from a young age that if you work hard, you get noticed, right? We are fed we are fed a lie that the world is a mediocrity, that there is a giant invisible referee in the sky who eventually blows the whistle and says, "Hey, look at this one. They've earned it." And when you realize that the sadness turns into something else, it turns into anger. I'm tired of being polite about it. I'm tired of smiling and pretending I'm just happy to be here or trusting the process. The process is exhausting, and being pissed off about it doesn't make you bitter, it makes you human. When you are overlooked for too long, your fire starts to feel like a hazard instead of an asset. You start to feel like your ambition is a deficit because nobody else seems to have a place to put it. But here's the shift. Here's the part they don't tell you about. When people overlook you, they aren't looking at you. I just want y'all to let that sink in. They aren't looking at you and deciding you aren't enough. They aren't looking at all. Like they aren't. They're trapped in their own heads, fighting their own ghost, chasing their own validation. And being overlooked is not a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of their bandwidth. And you ask yourself, what do you do with the anger? You stop trying to build a table at their party. You stop hoping they'll pull out a chair for you. If they're going to look past you, let them. That means they won't see you coming. It means you can build, experiment, fail, and recreate yourself in the dark, entirely away from just their expectations. And the one thing that just irritates, it doesn't even irritate me. It's just it, it just it just happens, right? I didn't start this journey to, get a pat on the head from a world that is too distracted to notice its own reflection. I started this because I have something to say, uh, because I want a better life and because I refuse to die with my potential still locked inside my chest. And honestly, if you are watching this, and you are sitting in that same quiet, angry place, feeling like you're doing everything right and getting absolutely nothing in return, I want you to hear me. Stop asking them to look. We are going to build anyway, not for their applause, but because the fire inside us doesn't need their permission to burn. Let them keep sleeping on you. That's what it's going to boil down to. Just let them keep sleeping on you. And just make sure that when you finally break through, you did it entirely on your own terms, not on someone else's terms. We do live in a day and age where things like this just happens, and we just gotta roll with the punches entirely itself, and just feeling every last bit of pain and heartache and whatever else everybody else is dealing with. So, I mean, shit, at the end of the day, it's a matter of what can we do to not only help us move past what we're feeling, but also come out stronger on the other end. So,